back here. So we should be back and we should be all set here. Okay, so let me come back to my mat. Thank you so much for your patience, everyone. I appreciate that. So we are, oh, my foam roller, come on. So we're coming over towards that right side here, looking up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, our hands will come all the way back up. And exhale, we're gonna come over towards that opposite side. So your inhale, lifting that chest up, opening out a little bit more. Exhale, can we reach a little bit more? Inhale, we reach up. And on the exhale, go ahead and cross your hands over. So that left hand will be on the outside of that right knee. Inhale, your head and your chest lifting all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, look back behind your back shoulder. Beautiful. Inhale, we rise, our hands back up. Exhale, we're going to come out towards the right. Inhale, lengthen your head towards the ceiling. Exhale, look back behind your back shoulder. Inhale, we rise all the way back up. Exhale, bring those hands back behind you. Take those feet, ooh, did you hear my hips already? Take those feet out in front of you and start doing some windshield wipers here. So this is, our heart is up and open. We're about to prep to do more hips. All right. So here we are, maybe where your knees are, you take your hand and come all the way, bringing your chest down. Just like that. Making it nice and juicy here, right? Bringing the chest all the way down to the ground. Doing a couple more just like that. And let me check and make sure that everything is all good. Are we all set? We're friendly. We're being friends. All right, we're friends with our body. We're all set. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you, y'all. Thank you. All right, let me get into this practice. So here we are in our windshield wipers. I want us to flip all the way over into a tabletop. So we arrived at a tabletop. I want you to press back onto those knees into a child's pose. Gentle, just little bit by little bit. Ooh, that feels so good. Rock those hips side to side. Bring those nails facing the outside of your mat. Yeah, that feels good, right? Take those hands, facing them towards your knees. We rock back and forth. Ooh, my wrists feel spicy here. What happened? You see, sometimes it's about going to places where we'll explore that we really didn't even know that it existed there, right? It's kind of crazy. All right, bring your hands within and let's rock side to side here. All right, so let's come back into our neutral tabletop pose and let's bring our right leg. So we're putting our hands a little bit over towards the left. Let's bring our right leg beside our hands. You see that little shabam I did? And I want us to sit into those hips. So it's okay if you need to bring that knee back. Oh my goodness, a little bit, y'all. I'm gonna be sitting here talking to y'all the whole time, my body. Even me. All right, so here coming forwards all the way until you get into a really safe position with yourself and you can come up. As you can see, I do have some blocks nearby. I even have some pillows. So maybe I will put one of my award-winning pillows underneath my knee just for a little bit more protection. Maybe I will use a block to just kind of handle or keep me steady here. But what I want us to do is take that right hand, we're placing it on our thigh or our knee. We're allowing that hip to sink in the most beautiful way. We're allowing gravity to kiss it here. Take your left hand, inhale, your left hand up. And then on the exhale, I want you to bring that left hand over towards the right. You should almost feel your thighs as magnets here. All right, so maybe you want to bring that right arm down towards the right, but I like the resistance here, like a little bit of resistance. So inhale, we lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, we come over towards that right side. Can we open up that hip? Beautiful. Inhale that left arm up, and let's bring it down here towards our side. Take that right hand up. Inhale, up towards the sky. Exhale, point it behind you. So same concept, but you'll feel it deeper in that shoulder. So bring those thighs together. Relax your body in it. Taking another deep breath in. And on your exhale, take that arm all the way up forward. Give that elbow, that right elbow, kiss that right ankle. Mwah! They have a little love affair going on. Inhale, we lift back up, pointing towards the back. Exhale, we come back, kiss that elbow. Mwah. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, we point towards the back. If it feels good to you, you can lift that leg, open out. So by grabbing that ankle, maybe you want to pull it close. Maybe you want to sit those thighs. Maybe that right foot comes on that sword edge. Relaxing here, opening up. 2 deep breaths. Inhale in. And exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Allow that leg to come down. Meet both those hands on the inside. And guess what? What we're going to do is we're going to come down. Or not come down, sorry. We're going to untuck that left foot first. Woo! And just rock on that left foot. Yeah. We're opening up. Technically, this is the last of the series. I said March and April. All right? We never know. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to keep it up. And we're going to take that right foot. Ooh, my things are a little slippery. But bringing it up, 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. And exhale. Bend that knee, stack those hips, open that hip. Think of looking at your right toes under your left armpit. Take a deep breath in, lift higher. And exhale. Last one, best one. Inhale in. And exhale, beautiful. Bringing that leg down, downward dog, walk it out. Feel the difference in one side of your body. Can you tell that you worked one side? Whew. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Pressing back on those palms. Oh. Belly button to your spine. Let it go. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. One more strong one here. Shifting those hips right and left. Whew. Hey, hamstrings. Inhale, tippy toes. Your heels are all the way to the sky. Bend those knees, knees to chest, tippy toes. Ooh, and then bring it all the way down. Tabletop. Take some hip circles. Yes, yes, yes. And we have it on another side. How are y'all doing? Let me just make sure. My friends are well. Are my friends doing well? Okay. All right. Did we get my friends here? Yes. All right. Coolio. All right. Let's get it. Whew. I feel like I'm in a hot yoga class, and here, y'all, what we doing? My hips are, they are spicy, tamale hot. That's why I have on my little red bodysuit today. I knew we were getting into it. So let's go back into a tabletop pose here and take your left foot. Ooh. Left side, spicy side for me. But take your left foot here, and then we're going to just remember rocking into it. So coming down, coming back up. Can you relax your shoulders and your face? Allowing yourself to just be a little bit more at ease. Maybe you're coming out and in. Ooh. All right. Now, wherever you are, open, open, open. Whatever you choose for yourself. I like to choose a long knee so I can really get into it. Now remember your options. We're going to start with our left hand on our knee. And then we're gonna bring that right hand up, or I'm sorry, yes. Keep that right hand down or on a block, okay, whatever you wanna do. Take that left hand and point it back behind you. Just opening out that foot towards, this foot towards the left as well. Deep breath in and out. Take that left elbow and give it a little kissy. We'll go to the opposite side after. Mwah. Inhale up. And open. Can you open? As if like I am behind you, reaching for you. Can you open? Exhale, go ahead and give it a kiss. Last one, best one. Inhale, open. Then maybe you bring that leg up, grabbing that ankle, relaxing into it. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale in. And exhale. Take that leg down. Bring that left arm here. We're just going to go backwards. Inhale that right hand up. And back first. And then let's go up. And then towards the left for a nice side twist. You'll feel it a little bit more here. So I want you to first go up and then over. Maybe you take that left hand, you bring it towards the left side. Deep breath in and out. Last one, best one. Inhale. Exhale. Take that arm down. Bring them both down on the inside of that leg. Ooh, that should feel really juicy. That's just the start. Untuck that toe, and here we are. We're gonna rock on that left toe Achilles. So relax your shoulders, open out here. All right, and then you know what we're gonna do. We have to go into that three-legged dog. I'm trying to find the grip in my little rabbit fur here, okay? Take a deep breath in, bring that left leg up. Ooh. Ah, there it is. Did y'all hear that? My leg always does that. Deep inhale. And exhale. Where can you soften? Inhale, lift that leg up, bend that leg 90 degrees. Focus on that left toe on the outside of that right armpit. Deep breath in. And exhale. Can you lift it a little bit higher? Woo, last one, best one. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Coming down, downward dog. March it out. Do you feel it? I hope so. Deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and walk your hands up forward, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, send those knees down. We're back into a tabletop. All right, as you can tell, I like a little tabletop. Let's open it up with Malasana to start, then we're gonna come back down and come back to Malasana. Okay, yogi squat. So first we're gonna inhale that left foot up. And maybe we start here, opening out just once more. I like to untuck that right foot and then bringing that right foot towards the left. I sit deep into it. I know a lot of y'all want to put your head down, which you can to start, but then adjust your spine nice and straight, drawing your shoulders back. Deep inhale in and exhale. Remember, you can sit on a block, some pillows. Inhale, can you open out your hands to receiving? And exhale, sitting deeper. Maybe you shift side to side gently. Ooh, yeah. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Bring your hands back into a prayer. Taking your hands up, Just go ahead and stand straight up from that, or straighten your legs here. Shifting your hips side to side. Ooh. I am just mixed stiff here. Go ahead and bend your legs and then straighten. Bend and deep into it. Straighten. Last one, best one. Bend and then sit into your yogi squat again. 3 big breaths here. Inhale in. And exhale. Your hips are nostrils. Deep breath in. Can you straighten? And exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. Ooh, exhale. Beautiful, beautiful. Meeting me back into a tabletop. Take what you need from there. Maybe you want to get into a little child's pose. How are you doing? Let me come in here, because then we're gonna do a little bit more of our inner thigh stretching and our stretching. So there we are. All right. So I like to say that our tabletop is like home base that we can kind of like float around. And we can take what we need. Maybe it's a sip of your tea to give yourself some motivation as we get deeper into this practice. And I like to say deeper into this practice because it's a time for us to dedicate to exploring those elements of self. That's what I like to say. Like, I want to dedicate time to exploring myself a little bit deeper, going to that edge, seeing what I can do. And so this is a time for us to do that. So let's do that, okay? We'll get back into our tabletop pose. So here we are. Let's start this way. Tabletop. All right, we're gonna take our right foot. Oh my goodness, let's actually start with the left. So I'm gonna come this way. I just be in here enjoying my life, okay? Like, my body just yells at me and I just sit there and give it hugs and kisses. So here we are. Left leg back, spicy side for me first. Ooh. Now here, I don't want us to be too high up. We just want to be nice and straight. Let me get a support pillow. Who am I kidding? So bringing that heel on the back wall, flexing that quad. You see the muscles here. I can kind of see my muscles. That means I'm really flexing, getting into it. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, bring that left knee, left elbow. Hold. Give it a kiss. Literally give it a kiss. Look at your toes. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, we come back nice and long. On the exhale, bringing that leg over towards the right side, looking at your toes once more. Deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, bring that leg back. Right arm forward. Deep breath in. We're still reaching. We're nice and strong. Exhale, we crunch. Elbow to knee. Inhale, we reach out nice and strong. Holding. Exhale, we crunch. Elbow to knee. Beautiful. Inhale, we reach out nice and strong. Watch the difference here. Finding some strength. Take that left leg 90 degrees. Look at those angles here. Deep breath in. Exhale, we take that left hand and bring it over towards the right foot. Left foot, right hand, sorry. Opening up. So here we are. You see how I'm kind of like, oh my goodness? That's okay, but we're gonna get there. So let's take a deep breath in. We lift our knee up a little bit more on the exhale. Inhale, lifting, opening that chest, opening your shoulder. Exhale. One more. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. We lift as much as we can. And on the exhale, we only take that hand down. Feel that burn. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left knee, left elbow. We hold. Inhale. Look at those toes. And exhale. One more. Deep breath in. Lift that foot up. And on your exhale, take those toes and slide them out. Ooh. Did you hear that? My body said hello, hello twice. All right, so here we are in the side. I know I'm gonna move sides for you as well, but let's start here. I want you to explore by going backwards and forwards, leaning back and forward towards the walls, just bit by bit, and see if you can slide out a little bit more. See if you can find a little bit more space in your body. Relax your shoulders, relax your head. We have a few breaths here. I'm gonna come to the side so I can do this appropriately with y'all. And when you're ready, when you are ready, you found a little bit of edge space for yourself, you arrive at your forearms. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Can you press back 3 inches? Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, maybe you walk your hands out forward. Deep breath in. And exhale. Relax your hands. Relax your face. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Ooh, beautiful. I feel way deeper than I started. I'm so proud of myself. Crip walk that left foot up a little bit. Oh my gosh. Come on. You're on live. Let's go. That's how I feel. And then we inhale, we come up. Oh. Reach nice and high. Exhale, we come over that long leg to start. Looking up towards the ceiling. I wrote your name on the ceiling before you arrived. Inhale, we come up and all the way over. Ooh, feel that? Now take your hand up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, thread it through. Wow, you feel that? I love all these feels. Inhale, we rise back up. Take your toes, look at those toes, open out towards the back. Bring that chest. Hello, Monstera. Oh my God, my Monstera is growing a new plant. Or a new leaf. I might have to show y'all. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, thread it through. Reach a little bit further this time. Beautiful. Inhale, we're back up. Exhale, open. Now open those toes too, because that helps give us leverage. Can you shift your pelvis up forward? Maybe you bring that arm behind you. Deep breath. And exhale. Now we have one more thing on this side, I promise y'all, and then we're going to keep it moving. Whew. Bring that left arm up, that left leg up. Bend that knee and grab that ankle. Open out. Find some balance and strength here. Deep breath in. And exhale. Can you kick back a little bit more? Do you hear that? Oh my God, that's me. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Guess what? Ooh, child's pose, tabletop, into child's pose, into hip circles. Take what you need, take what you need. What do you need? Oh my goodness, what do I need? Ooh, a massage. That's what I need. I need to actually go to a massage therapist and get some of this cranked out. But for right now, I need some hip circles and I need a little child's pose. Now we have that on the opposite side. So maybe in your child's pose, your knees are nice and wide. If this feels good to you, you can also choose anything that fits your practice. I like to sway, just finding some movement, some oiling my hips up. And I like to bring my hands into a prayer pose and bringing that on the nape of my back, my neck, my back. Walking out my shoulders, swaying side to side, allowing myself to relax. Deep breath in. And just take note of what you're feeling, how you're feeling. What sensations are present in your body? Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh of relief. Last one, deep inhale in. Exhale, letting it go. All right, y'all, guess what? We have another one. So let's get on to the opposite side. Woo! Here we are. Let me get a little bit more tea so that I can talk to y'all well and make sure that y'all are doing good. Okay, cool. What a beautiful day and space it is to be here with y'all. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. Aw, I feel so blessed. Okay, so let's get into the opposite side. Bringing both of our hands, or all of our hands and knees on the ground. I'm gonna bring a pillow to support my left knee, left ACL here. And let's just simply start by bringing that right leg back. Now, you know this is a nice long stretch sequence, so we have a couple things that we're doing. So let's start back, maybe on the ground first, and then allowing yourself to elevate that foot, levitate that foot. Take a nice deep breath in here, and exhale. Inhale. And on your exhale, bring that right knee, right elbow. Deep breath in here, look at those toes. And exhale, we come back. Inhaling here. Exhale, keep it nice and long towards the left side, looking at those toes. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, we're gonna come back nice and strong. Now here, we take that left hand out nice and forward. Finding that balance. Where can you find your touch points in the ground? Finding focus here. Deep breath in. Exhale, we crunch. That feels good to you, you can join. Inhale, we reach. It's okay if you wobble a bit. Exhale, we crunch. Maybe you feel sensations in your left side already because we worked it. Inhale, we reach. Last one, best one. Watch the difference. Bending that right foot. Deep breath in. Exhale, take that left hand. Even if you have a strap here, maybe if you can't even reach it, this is efficient too. But see what feels good to you. But the key is getting that knee up. Those shoulders together, heart open, deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, can you open that knee up a little bit more? Exhale. Last one, best one, deep breath in. Woo. Exhale, now guess what? Only the arm. We feel some lactic acid here. Take a deep breath in, lift. Exhale, bring that right knee, right elbow, hold. Look at those toes. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, we take it to the side. Oh my gosh. That That one almost took me out, y'all. So here we are, we're just exploring our own body by going backwards and forwards. Let me move over just a little bit. Now this gives us an opportunity that before we actually get onto our forearms, that we kind of know what's going on in our own body. You know, that we don't force ourselves. I always like to say, take ourselves out to dinner first, okay? So let's take a deep breath in here, and when you feel like you're like, okay, I know where I'm at, go ahead and come down to your forearms. Being gentle with your body though, no need to rush. Relaxing those hands, we don't need to crunch and hold and grip onto things. How can we find softness and ease where we are? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, can you go back a few inches? Whew. Being caring and compassionate with your body. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Where can you soften? Maybe on your next inhale, you walk your hands up with me. You know, like a little baby here. Deep breath in and out. One more breath. Inhale in and exhale. Beautiful. Walking yourself up nice and gentle. I'm like shaking from that one, okay? I feel like I see some of these like videos of people doing Pilates, they zoom in. That's how I feel doing this sometimes. So here we are in a nice little gate pose. Inhale, we come all the way up. Ah, yes. Exhale, let's go to that long leg first. A lot of sensations going on in here. What are you experiencing? Inhale, arms up. Let's cartwheel it over towards the opposite side. Ooh, I felt some noise here. Felt good though. Inhale, we're bringing that arm up. And then exhale, we're gonna thread it through. Wow. I can only laugh sometimes when it feels like this. Inhale, we rise our hands back up. Open that toe out. Bring that hand back behind you. Holding here, deep breath in. Where can you lengthen and soften? Beautiful. Inhale your hand up. Exhale, thread it through. Here, now we bring in that right leg, open that right leg, bend that knee, grab that ankle, open out that foot, pressing that foot back towards that back wall, opening out your shoulders, deep breath in, and exhale. Can you lift that knee, opening out a little bit more, inhale, exhale, last one, best one, deep breath in, and exhale. Beautiful. Let yourself go. Tabletop, take what you need. What are you experiencing and feeling in your body? What is happening right now in this moment? It's a deep stretch on purpose, okay? Literally deep. Let's do a few cat-cows. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, belly button towards your spine, rounding your back. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, belly button towards your spine, rounding your back. Alright, so now let's untuck those toes. Let's see what our hamstrings have to say about it. Let's go back to hamstring land. Inhale. Floating tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. March it out. What do you need? What do you need? Maybe that's pressing back onto those palms a little bit more. Maybe it's shifting your hips side to side. Maybe coming on those toes to shift them, or just shifting. Shaking your head, yes. Yes, I am so fresh and so clean. Shaking your head, no, nobody can do it like me. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, bending your knees towards your chest, pressing back. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring your knees back down. Guess what? We're about to go back into Malasana. Yay! Another one. Let's bring that right foot forward. Maybe this is how you want to get into it. Bringing that left foot forward. And just taking a moment in the seat. And so here we take our time. We allow ourselves to just be. Maybe you want to place your hands and work on a crow as well. And so I can guide you through that, or you can just stay in a yogi squat. You can always sit on something as well. Thinking of getting your feet down to the ground as much as you can. So with a crow, you want to, if this is in your practice, if it's not, please, by all means, we're going to be very gentle, and or just try it next time, okay? So placing your hands down in front of you, your gaze should be in the middle of your hands here, a little bit above your hands. You want to bring your hips high to the sky, your knees kind of on your forearm or your biceps here. So maybe you stay here, okay? Maybe this is your balance. Maybe it's just one at a time. Breathing. Okay. Maybe you continue to feel what that feels like by going up and down. Or maybe you go into your crow by bringing your gaze forward, giving your knees, one at a time maybe. There we go. Trusting yourself. It's hard to talk through it. But trusting yourself to do it. So maybe you want to try this or land in a yogi squat, and we'll have maybe 60 more seconds to try. So go ahead and your choice. Whatever you choose, being compassionate with yourself. Breathing in between. All right, and I know what I need to work on is making sure that it's longer, that we can hold it. So let's come out of that yogi squat. We're gonna come back into tabletop, and from here, we're gonna go into pigeon. And we're gonna take our right leg, in front of us, scooting that left leg back. Maybe we wanna put a block or a pillow underneath that right hip. Here, let me come on this side so you can see these hips. So maybe you wanna put like a block or a pillow underneath that right hip. For me, I'm just going to use it to get me to kind of come down. So first I want us to bring our hands up. So our hands are up, take a deep breath in. On our exhale, we bow our hearts towards our knees, opening out those shoulders. Deep breath in, we rise. 2 more. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. And this release, maybe you come all the way down. And allow yourself to just be at ease. Releasing, relaxing, letting go. Relaxing your hands. coming onto our right side, take that left leg over your right for a nice little side twist. Straightening up that spine, see here, taking that left leg. You can either hug that knee into your chest or bring that right arm on the outside. But here it's a nice little spinal stretch. Deep breath in and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Take that left leg, we bring it back, and then coming out of it by bringing that right leg back. So I like to just do some like hip circles here. Maybe you want to come into the downward dog, you're choosing. But either way, we're just going to get into the left side. All right. So taking that left knee, bringing it forward. Doesn't have to be straight. And then, bringing that leg back. This side, I might need a pillow. I'm a little bit tighter over here. All right, let's bring our chest up first to get into it. Inhale here, exhale, we crunch. Inhale up, exhale, we bow. Sorry, bow, crunch. Inhale, we rise. Up, up, up. Maybe you're looking at the ceiling. Exhale, we release. And maybe you're relaxing here into it. Trusting your body is going to do exactly what it's supposed to do. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale in and exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in and exhale. Beautiful. We arrive back up. You had something under your hip. Go ahead and move it. We're coming over, bringing that right leg over, hugging in that right knee. Maybe that right hand goes behind you. Inhaling up, lengthening your chest. Exhale, we look back behind our back shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more. Can you hug in that knee a little bit more? Get that outer stretch. Exhale. Letting it go. Allowing yourself to come, bring your feet out forward. Allow yourself to come down to the ground. We haven't been here all practice. This feels so good. Take a deep inhale in, lengthen your legs all the way out, your arms out, nice full body stretch. Another inhale here. On your exhale, bring your knees into your chest, rocking them side to side. Bring your hands on the outside of your feet, prepping for a happy baby. Maybe you're the happy baby that put your knees into your armpits. But either way, rocking side to side here. Feeling a little bit more juiciness in our spine. Taking 2 breaths together, deep inhale in and exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. And exhale. Allowing your body to come all the way down to the ground. Maybe your legs are in a butterfly pose. Maybe they're just all the way out, hands out, whatever. Finding yourself into a Shavasana. And taking this moment to just feel your body. What sensations are present in your body? Placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Just take the moment to feel. Your body is always speaking to you. Are you listening? Closing out this practice with 3 breaths, and we'll stay on our backs here. Our first breath is for us. Our second breath will be for our friends and our family. And the third breath is for those who are disconnected from themselves. Let's take a deep inhale in. Exhale, release. Inhale in deeply. Exhale, letting it go out into the world. Last one, best one. Deep breath in, belly, chest, head. And exhale, we release. Bringing attention back into our bodies, wiggling our toes, our fingers. Maybe we give ourselves a full body stretch. Finding our way back into a fetal position, maybe an easy pose. And just finding your way back into practice. Hands at our heart. Just feeling our aliveness in who we are. Deep breath in and exhale. My name is Radiance. For my new folks and my returners, it's been an honor affirming you, helping you move your brilliant body, and just doing all the things that you're capable of doing, because your body is created to heal itself and to outstand you in the most beautiful ways. So let's chat. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Let me go into the chat. Our practice is all done. You got a good, nice, solid 50, I think that's like 55 minutes of deep stretch, breath work, embodiment. So thank you so much. If you feel like you have had something happen in your body in the most beautiful way, I would invite you to donate, to pay it forward. Because this is such a good experience to do with community and within community. And so when we think about having these practices and having people intentionally curate their energy to help you. We want to make sure that all of that goodness is just flowing through the world. So I encourage you to donate, and that helps our practice. Insight Timer encourages us to do that too, simply because of what the beautiful energy that we put out into the world. So let's see. Hi, Mom. What's up, girl? Thank you so much, Selena. This pose is much needed. Ooh, Bliss, which pose was that? Jeffrey, as a runner too, you love those stretches. Yes. So a little bit about me is that I'm a runner. I run now, actually, and I grew up running track and field. So some of these, and I was a hurdler and a triple jumper. So you already know I had to do a lot of hip movements, hip mobility, hip stretches. So Jeffrey, I'm so glad that you enjoy it. And what are you running? Are you running any races coming up? What is your running regimen? I would love to know. I love talking to y'all, seeing what your life is like. Selena, you're so wonderful. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you, BD. Beautiful to tune in today. I'm so glad. Thank you for the wonderful class. Thanks so much, Debbie and Kate. Exactly what you needed. I'm just trying to be a vessel for what you need, because everything we need is already within us or surrounding us. So I'm glad that I was able to be here. Thank you, Anne. Need it for your tight hips. I hope your hips are feeling loose. I hope that they are feeling open. I love that after this class, anytime I open my hips, Tuesdays I teach multiple classes. So I feel like I have a little pep to my step. Like I'm springing out of class with a different vibe. So I encourage you tomorrow to walk into work with a whole new pep to your step, or wherever you are, just springing it open. Thank you, Elle, Shauna. Thank you, Callie. Thank you so much for your donations. Thank you. Thank you so much, Beg and BD. I ran the sprints and long relays. Yes, I love that. I was watching pin relays. Anybody a fan of pin relays? I was watching pin relays, and I love watching the masters section. So I'm pretty sure if you go on any of these social media, if you go into the 2025 pin relays masters, like an 82-year-old dude, it was pouring rain, and there was a lineup of the over 80s, and they were getting it, pouring rain. It was so cool. It was so inspiring. So even if you just need a little bit of inspiration, or that you're feeling stuck, or like, oh, whatever in your body, like, go watch that. I'm probably gonna watch it after this, because I need to, that energy of just like, yeah. And one of the things I talked about a little bit, my newsletter today, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. Love a newsletter. So even if you go to my page, I'll give all my socials. All my socials are here. All my socials are here. And so Energy to Radiance, that's on Insight Timer, that's on YouTube, that's on TikTok, that's on Instagram. And then I have my bio site, and this is actually the link that will be in my profile on Insight Timer. I know that Insight Timer wants us to keep it inside, which is true. So this is the same link as my profile on Insight Timer as well. Okay, so you can kind of follow me there. But one of the things that I talked about was that I just came off of fasting. Easter, probably about like 2 weeks ago. And so like one of the big things that I learned from fasting is about delayed gratification. Now, if you know me as my friends, like they know I will give up the good for the great. Straight up. I don't care. I don't care about that. Give me the great. And there are like certain days where I'm like, okay, I don't want the great. I just want to be at ease. So, and that's my humanness, right? But I will go into that mode of establishing habits and really doing things over time on purpose in order to get to the great. And so when I think of even tying this back in to pin relays and the training, even when you think of Olympians for track and field, for example, Usain Bolt, you train 4 years to run 9 seconds. What? Like, what type of equivalence is that, right? But that's what separates like true champions and champions of like really winning the life that they want for themselves. There is no competition. I think of this with myself. There is no competition with anyone else. It's just me winning the life that I have for myself, designing the life that I have for myself, using all my gifts, talents, treasures that God gave me to be able to be of service to the world and to, you know, just make the world a better place. At the end of the day, as yoga instructors, as mindfulness teachers, our key role is to rid the world of suffering, helping to rid the world of suffering, right? Helping people to not feel like they're suffering. And so for me, delayed gratification, I'm like, okay, if I have to continue to wake up, continue to do this, continue to show up on Insight Timer every week, offering free community classes, continuing to facilitate breath work, then I will do that. I will do that because I know at the end that the greater, and I feel this deep in my heart, that there is a greater impact. And that doesn't even mean that I will be, you know, greatness, but the impact to my life, to my generations, right? To the lives of those around me will be impacted. And so that's real. Yes, it's about winning the life for myself. Yeah, my life. So I invite you to take full control and full autonomy of your life today, of your mind, of your body. And when your emotions or when some feelings start to kind of like go back and forth, then come back to your breath, come back to your heartbeat, come back to those things that show you you're fully alive, that you're brilliantly designed, so that you can continue to go and to prosper, because instant gratification is not worth it. It's about putting in the habits, putting in the time, showing up on the mat, showing up for yourself, and continuing. What a wonderful session. I love y'all. I love y'all. Do you have any more questions? I can't see you. You can only see me. So I only know through the chat. I really appreciate you for being here. My YouTube family, thank you for rocking and rolling. I appreciate you so much. Everyone, always. Yes, how was your day? Oh, yes, Mom. My day was really good. To think about my day, yeah, today is Tuesday. Remember, I am a Tuesday born. So it's like Tuesdays are my birthdays. So I do try to make sure that my day is good. I spent the night talking to you, Mom. So I woke up with a little bit of energy. Oh, one thing I am starting for my new friends, and let me know if anyone has done this. I just started The Artist Way. Has anyone read that book or done the program, The Artist Way? I feel like I'm going to be talking about this every week now. So The Artist Way helps with one of the things that they want you to do are morning pages. So I've been waking up early to just write streams of consciousness. Writing. And it was good. Like, I feel like I do a lot of visualization. I definitely meditate, listen to some good music. Oh my goodness. Yes, to The Artist Way. So I started with The Artist Way, and then I always have therapy on Tuesdays. I love therapy. I'm an advocate for it. So if anyone has been on the fence or wanting to think about therapy, do it. So good. So doing that, and then also I go and I teach my hot yoga studio class. So I taught a hot yoga class at 12. Then I went to go get an oil change, y'all. Oh my gosh. Check on the lights in your cars, okay? I was 400 miles over. Oh my goodness. But whatever. I knew it, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to get stuck on the side of the road because I'm too cute to be sitting on the side of the road. So let me go get an oil change. So I got an oil change. And then I came back to meditate and to relax and restore, cleanse my space, because I always like to come to the lives with good energy, with clear energy, so that y'all can feel it through the screen, that you feel good, that you feel safe within your body, even though I'm however many miles away. So yeah, I did that. I made a salad. You know, I'm on it. Today was a good day, is a good day. And then that's why even coming here, I'm like, yes, let's go. Yes, living my best life, designing the life I love. On the requested May practice, yes. So Elle, thank you for these updates. I love how invested you are. You are the bomb.com, okay? So on the requested May practice, yes, I'm going to do some May. I'm going to put them in Insight Timer May on Tuesdays as well. One of them will be from Belize. Yay! So we will be traveling. I gotta see what time frame. They're 2 hours before. So would it be if I keep it at this time? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, so we'll be doing May at this time. I'm also gonna add in a Wednesday morning practice as well. So y'all gotta have a little bit going on. And this is for my own mental health, okay? Because May is mental health month, so I'm doing this for me, all right? Y'all are just getting to join in on the practice. That's how I feel. So we will have some May programming, which I'm really excited about. And I'll be traveling to, Belize. So I'll be going to Belize for about a week. And I'm starting out as a group trip. Y'all, this is crazy. It's a group trip to start. Has anyone been to Belize? Let me go through here. Yay. Okay. A group trip, and it's going to be 59 people. I just giggle because a lot of these people I know a lot, but I don't know a lot. So it's going to be a good blend of both. And it's for our friend's 40th. So two friends came together to throw a big 40th birthday. Wow. I can't believe, we're aging. I'm aging, y'all. What the heck? But we're all going to Belize. And I was like, I need them on my marketing team. I can't even get 59 people to my yoga class regularly, So we're going there. But then I'm also going to stay for myself because, y'all, I love being around people. I love this, but I also love to nourish myself. And so I'm going to be nourishing myself as well. And so I'm going to stay for a little bit, and that way I will be, my goal. I've been scripting meditations. Y'all, I've really been working hard. I've been scripting meditations. I'm in this amazing meditation mentorship group with Dora Kamal. She's on the Insight Timer app, Headspace teacher. Amazing if you know her. And so the fact that I'm being mentored by this amazing meditation teacher, I'm growing deeper into my practice, scripting. So my goal is to do a few beachside meditations and being able to do a few meditations, a yoga class, all the things. I'm telling you, we just, yes, Dora's amazing. And so I'm in a mentorship group with her. And so I meet with her every week. So y'all already know I'm getting better because she is immaculate. Shout out to her. Oh, wow. You have a connection to Belize. Thank you, Elle. That makes me even more excited. Yes. Care for your transportation. Delphine, thank you. Amazing light. I appreciate it. You have the book but never opened it. Thanks for a reminder. Ooh, you've been doing art for the therapy of it. Okay, so here I am, and I just say things not knowing how it's gonna land. So maybe you open up the artist's way. Yeah, I'm doing the morning pages. I'm gonna do an artist date this week. I'm super excited. So again, tapping deeper into my creativity. I know I'm creative, but y'all haven't even seen the best, right? And the best is yet to come. So just staying tuned with that. Any more questions? I love this. I love establishing community for sure. And definitely just keep on the lookout for the classes. I'm probably going to go to sleep tonight, but I'll put them up tomorrow. And we'll start this in May because May is Mental Health Month. And I kind of just want to, I don't know how y'all are, but I mean, it's kind of wild out here, right? And life is that way in general. And so just finding ways on how to balance our brilliance, I like to say. So BD, you did the artist way over the course of a year. It was amazing. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it for these 12 weeks and just knock it out. But continuing it, because my goal is to have certain habits that just establish itself in my life. Like morning pages, journaling daily is normal for me when at one point it wasn't. So I still can't get over that many folks coordinating for a group birthday trip. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, wow. And to Belize, y'all, like it's funny. I saw my friend, and it's like we had to rent out ferries and rent out places. Even for one of the fun nights, he was like, we want to rent out, or we want a couple tables for VIP, right? We don't want to just be in there. And they're like, it only holds 35. He was like, we'll take them all. And I'm just giggling. I think it's just fun because it just shows me like people are still in community, connecting, celebrating life. And especially this friend of mine, he has so much to celebrate of life, right? Like, and it's really beautiful to see. It really is. And I think that's the excitement for me, is just seeing the genuine joy of living from people around me. Because one of the quotes, I forgot. I don't even have my newsletter up, but it's like some people it's by Oscar Wilde, but very few people live life. A lot of people merely exist. I kind of messed that up, but you get what I'm saying. They're not living life. They're just existing. We don't want to just exist. We want to live a really nice, beautiful life. So I'm grateful for friends who just say, you know what, I'm gonna do the trip and I'm gonna invite as many people as possible. Thank you for doing that. Because I am leading yoga on day 2 of the itinerary. So that's kind of cool. I get to lead yoga in Belize. So what's up? I'm here for it. So blessings on blessings, y'all. So I love y'all so much. Thank you for rocking with me through April. Happy April. I'll see y'all. It's kind of cool to say next month. Again, I would love for you to check out my meditations throughout the week. Don't let me just be your Tuesday girl. Okay. Make sure you're seeing me throughout the week, listening, allowing me to guide you throughout the week. So checking out the meditations and telling a friend. Okay. I'm not here just for one. I don't do this just for you. Tell whoever. Tell everyone that could use a sprinkle of radiance. All right. I have a campaign coming out on Substack in May where I'll be doing a daily affirmation. So check in there, tap in there. And I want you to be well on purpose. And me too. I want us to be well. We should be well. All right. Love y'all so much. And see y'all next week. Have a great evening. Thank you for your patience, for your love, for your kindness. Thank you for loving on me and my mama. Me and my mama. Mama, call me in 10 minutes, okay? Love y'all. Love you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night.